Hello, beautiful beings. Welcome to Module 4. Module 4 is going to be about hierarchy. The church hierarchy, dismantling that hierarchy that you have positioned in your life, consciously or unconsciously, and shifting our perspective into knowing our power. So let's get into it. If you are in the Christian church, that is what I know. I'm sure in other religions there are hierarchies. But like there's pastors, bishops, missionaries, deacons, usher heads, and financial people, the people who handle the tithes and the money. There's all these different positions in the church. And with every position comes a basis of how much power you hold and how much you can say or do, how much influence you have over the congregation of people, yada yada. So, all our lives we have been told you have to be respectful of the pastor. You can't treat the pastor's kids a certain way. You have to talk a certain way to pastors and bishops. You have to show like an honor and a reverence towards them because they are the ones that are most connected to God. They are the ones who bring God's messages to us. But no, it's time to dismantle that idea in your head. There is no one above another as far as going to God. There is no higher connection when it comes to going to God. Everyone has their own connection to God in their own unique, specific way. We were not born the same. Everyone was born uniquely and specifically to themselves. In that is their own connection to Source, God, universe, that no other person on the earth can interfere with or make it better or anything like that. The only way that it can be better and expand or be diminished is by you. So it's time to let go of the idea that the pastor is the one who is closest and you go to the pastor to seek the deeper connection with God. No. It is in you already. So when you're going into spirituality, when you're going into this new modality, you have to understand that all the answers already lie within you. You are the answer. All the truths that you are seeking are inside of you. And you are seeking them because your soul is sending out the ping for you to come within. For you to tap into yourself to access the knowledge that lies and exists dormant within you. So that you can activate your power and come into your truest essence and authenticity. That is not connected to another human being at all. It has everything and all to do with you. So this whole vibe thing of this person's more connected because the way they channel is so dope, or this person is more connected because they get messages all the time and they speak to my soul and what they say resonates with me deeply. Yes, there is that. There is a form of inspiration. But in reality, something I learned too is that you seeing that and resonating with that is a reflection of what is already within you. And it is a calling to you to say, hey, that's in you. And you're so pumped up and you get so excited and you're so amazed by that person because it's the inspiration to be like, oh yeah, that's in me. Okay, so it's time to unlock that because I'm interested in that. Rather than, okay, that person has that gift. Now I need to go to that person and seek all the answers from them and get all my questions answered. Have all my life dilemmas and situations figured out by that person. Whether that be paying them or seeking them out. No. That is not it. People, other human beings are meant to have their own journey. And their journey is an inspiration, motivation, and also reflection of you. So it's always an invitation to come back to yourself. And for the people who are not fake and they're not just doing it just to do it and they're really about the lifestyle, they are connected within, they will tell you that, hey, this power is in you. And if you do work with them, they will guide you to knowing and unlocking your inner power. They will not create a system with you to where you need to rely on them. That all the answers that you need are in them and not within you. That's fake. That's a scam. Because there is so much power, so much wisdom and knowledge that comes here with us, but we forget. And the journey is coming back to that. Awakening the dormant power that lies within. Awakening to our inner selves. Reconnecting with God by reconnecting to ourselves. Because we are God. He created us from itself. It created us from itself. So no more of this person's better than me. This person's at a higher level than me. This person is doing better than... No. You should see it as everyone is in their own journey at their own pace, at their own timing, exactly where they need to be. For who they are meant to be and what season they are in currently. So that is no space to have jealousy, to have envy, to be angry, or to be obsessed with a person because of where they're at. Them living their journey and sharing it to the world is meant to activate you. Activate you to seek the answers within. Activate you to come back to self, to awaken all that lies within you. It is not to be there as a source that gives you all the answers that are needed, and this whole I'm unworthy, I am not worthy of bow down type of thing. No. You are worthy. God put all that you need in you. So when you see someone and you see like, okay, like I'm completely obsessed with them. Like, wow, they're so fucking powerful. Wow, they're dope. Like, I want to be that. You already are that. And that is simply a reflection of you. And the reason why it ignites an excitement in you and a pull towards them in you is because it's in you. I keep reiterating that, but like seriously, like it's that simple. It's already within you. It's just a matter of you cultivating and devoting to practice to unlock that. And knowing who the fuck you are. Knowing how worthy you are. Seeing yourself in the eyes in the way that God sees you. I'm sure we have a depiction of like God sees us without fault, God sees us without judgment. We all know that. So if God sees us that way, why do you not see you that way? God made you that way for a reason. God put you on this earth for a reason. Not put you on the... You chose to be on this earth for a reason, to learn things. But God did not send you here without your power. You just have to learn how to awaken it. Learn to be aware of it. Learn to be conscious of it. Learn to tap into it. So no more obsessing over people and thinking that people are better than you just because they're at a higher stage or further in life than you may be. You are exactly where you are meant to be. You are in the exact stage that you are meant to be at the point in time that you are in it. In this current moment. Accept that. And be okay with that. And there is no wrong. There is no wrong in being where you are. Because you are exactly where you're meant to be. And you have to just have the inner knowing that everything is going to keep elevating and getting better and getting better. More of your gifts will come online. More of your awareness will come on. More of your wisdom will come online. And then you'll be able to access it like that, like that, like that. Like the person you've seen. Like the reflection you've seen of yourself. So the hierarchy's got to come down. Ain't no hierarchies here. Everyone is human. Everyone is a soul inhabiting a human body, having their own unique, specific experience. And we're all searching for and getting to and awakening to the highest frequency of love. Experiencing the depth and expoundedness of love. So, know your worth. Know that you are the answer. You have all the answers. They all lie within you, not another person. Also, when we have these pedestals, like when we put people on a pedestal and we put people above ourselves, when we put people on a pedestal and we put people above ourselves, that brings in certain emotions and things that can happen when a person does something. So say you're watching your favorite artist and you love their music and you're completely obsessed with them and you think they're way better than you and you think like, oh my gosh, wow, one day I want to be that. Like, I want to be on that level. I want to be able to just sing in front of all these people and do all these things, and they're just so amazing and you're just so obsessed. And then an article comes out about them doing something that you don't like. Then you get disappointed. Then you get upset with them. Then you don't want to follow them anymore because you're like, dang, like they really did that and I don't like that. I don't like stuff like that. Now I don't want to listen to their music because putting people on a pedestal is a disservice to them. If you really like them, you really cherish them, you really like support them and their content and all these things like that they're putting out, you would not put them on a pedestal. Because all they're doing is simply living their life in their creativity, putting out their creativity, putting out their heart's work, putting out whatever they're putting out, even if it's not their heart's work. They are living their own human experience. And so to put them on a pedestal is to take them away from being human and living their human experience. That they just so happen to be doing something that you are obsessed with. And so in doing so, you put energy into an expectation on them. You put energy into them having to be a certain way for you to like them, for you to keep obsessing about them, which is not fair and is really fucked up. And when you think about it, because it's like you're really supposed to like this person, but you begin to hold an expectation for them because you think that they're better, because you don't know your worth. And then you don't allow them to be who they are and have their own human experience because you think you expect them to be a certain way. And then also it's the idea that them doing something that you don't like, that leaves room for disappointment. So when they do something, you get disappointed in it. You get disappointed in them. Then you lose faith in them. Then you're just like, oh, and then that can lead to certain depressions or certain feelings and emotions towards people. When it's like, that's not their fault. That's your fault. That's your fault for putting them on a pedestal higher than yourself and expecting them to be better than you because you think that they're better than you. That's not fair to them. So we got to hold some accountability for ourselves for the people that we have put on a hierarchy and putting them on this pedestal of being above us because we don't know our worth. And we don't know that them doing their work and something they love or whatever work that they are doing is just simply a reflection of what's in us that we love. So with that, let's get into the journal prompts. I know it's a little tough. That was a little tough love. A little tough. So, journal prompts. Who have you put on a pedestal in your life? What expectations are you holding for the people you view as better than you or higher than you? Yeah. Sit with those. Now, if it comes to playing, you don't have a pedestal of a person, that's amazing. That's dope. And now this is a call to you to unlock your dormant power. Come into yourself to get all the answers that you are seeking. If you are pedestaling a person and you find yourself feeling a little way about it, give yourself grace. Give yourself time. Give yourself space and empathy, compassion. This is kind of how we were conditioned in society to view that there are people always better than us, always higher than us. So dismantling that idea, dismantling that conditioning is a little rocky, maybe. It could be easy too. I'm always down for easy. But never beat yourself up about it. Don't put yourself down. Don't be feeling no shame and guilt. I know it's easy to say don't feel that, but instead of putting energy into feeling a way about it, put energy into making yourself better. Put energy into unlocking your power. Put energy into accessing your inner knowledge. And just see what blossoms from there. Like, for me, it took a while. And it happened, like, just a switch flipped on for me, and it's been good. And I've been feeling great. Some people may take more time. Some people may switch on like that. No matter. Always give yourself grace, empathy, and compassion. You got this. And I am no better than you. You are no better than me. We are simply humans here to experience God's love. I love you, and I'll see you in the next module.